Happy 4th of July, everybody. It's Stock Picks by Tim, and in this video, I wanted to check out Senseonics. It's been a while since I've touched on it. We've got something huge in the month of June that just happened for them that somewhat flew under the radar. We're also going to look over some earnings stuff, we're going to check out the chart, and let's dive right in, starting with their expansion to Europe. And I'll leave you guys the link below if you want to read it yourself. But Senseonics received the CE mark of approval, which basically confirms that they meet the requirements of the MDR, or the European Medical Device Regulation. And as said by Tim Goodnow, the CEO, the CE mark approval for E3, Eversense E3, is another demonstration of our commitment to advancing implantable CGM, continuous glucose monitoring devices, to improve the lives of more diabetes patients worldwide. Not only does E3 strengthen our position in the market, but it enables increased operational efficiency, as Senseonics will now commercialize the same product iteration globally for the first time. He goes on to say that we're excited for Ascensia to continue to build on the momentum of the E3 launch in the US as they commercialize the improved system in European markets in the coming months. So the Eversense E3 is basically taking the position of the Eversense XL, which is going to be retired now. And this new next generation system, the E3, offers even better accuracy, reduced frequency of calibration, and sensor longevity. And one big thing about the E3 compared to the XL is that it's approved for non-adjunctive use, which means it basically can give you insulin treatment decisions without having to finger stick to confirm. Now this is another 6-month device just like the Eversense XL. And remember that the E3 did get FDA approval just a few months ago. So this is huge news that the new Eversense system is going to be distributed in places like Germany, Italy, Spain, also Netherlands, Poland, and Switzerland, Norway, and Sweden. So this is great that this opens up a whole nother market for them, and I think this will greatly help Senseonics, the company, over the long term. Now I wanted to go over just a little bit of earnings info, give you my thoughts there, what I'll be looking for. Their earnings is coming up August 8, about a month away. Now when you look at previous earnings, you'll see that the revenue has been uptrending, although previous quarter there was a dip. So basically March 1 we reported 4 million, which was an increase quarter over quarter. However, our May 10th earnings, which was the last one, we only got 2.48 million reported, which was a dip in revenue. So next earnings coming up, I definitely want to see that revenue recover. I would definitely want to see that revenue come in over 4 million. At the very least, I want to see it come in over about 2.5 million, just to show that quarter over quarter we finally had an increase. But I really want to see us beat our earnings 2 earnings ago, which was reported on March 1, 4 million. We definitely fell a bit in terms of revenue from there. Could be just the transition to the new system for America. Now that we have the E3 in a lot of Europe, it's very likely they're going to give some good future outlooks, and this could definitely cause a short-term rally in the stock. However, for Senseonics, I'm definitely long-term. I'm really not too concerned with the short-term fluctuations of Senseonics. But having said that, I do want to show you guys the chart because it's very interesting where it's trading at right now, and I want to show you that. And really quick, guys, we do have an estimate, according to TradingView, an estimate of the revenue of 4.4 million. So this would be a nice increase over the last quarter and the quarter previously, so that would be fantastic to see that. But looking at the chart here, we are hanging right around that dollar area. You know, funny enough, this dipped as low as about 89.91 cents, and look where we were back here pre-pandemic. We were sitting right around this level, bouncing around from $1 down to about 81 cents, 82 cents. We did actually wick down there once, quickly recovered. Now we're kind of hovering in that area. I personally don't see Senseonics hovering under $1 for very long. Looking back, you know, through the pandemic, we definitely had a slump over about a 5-6 month period. It recovered and it absolutely went flying. But since then, it has definitely fallen quite a lot. I currently see it as a great time to add. I'm going to go on a limb here, but I personally think we are very near the floor for Senseonics. This could be an uptrend from the floor. It really depends on where the overall market goes. But I definitely am long-term on Senseonics, and I see it as a great time to add to it. But let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below. Now, before I go, I did really quickly want to show you guys that their balance sheet doesn't look all that bad. They have about 150 million in cash, 60 million in debt. I do personally think that's enough to get them through a potential recession. And I really do expect this next earnings to be pretty awesome. And I do expect a lot from these earnings moving forwards now that they're getting a much bigger customer base. And, you know, they just continue to innovate on their product. It's very competitive compared to other CGMs out there. I do think that Senseonics gives those other CGMs a run for their money. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you let me know what you think about Senseonics. Hope you have a happy 4th, and I'll see you next time.